ask, were you in the meeting with the congressman and the senator today?
Yes, I was. Yeah, part of the round table.
How did it go?
I think it went very well. We got a late start, so not all of us got to give our little spiel, but still all the major points were hit on, which is very important. And the big issue, the big burning issue is the water supply and Mexico's failure to deliver and live up to their obligations on the 44 treaty.
I've read reports that even if they wanted to give us the water, it's been used up in Chihuahua.
That's true. You know, they had close to 3 million acre feet 2.5 years ago. Now they're down to about 800,000 acre feet in those 6 tributaries. And they have about 270,000 acre feet in Amistad and Falcon. So, you know, when they owe us 1,040,000 acre feet, and we're supposed to get a third. So they'd have to have 300% of that volume. You know, they don't have the 3 million acre feet anymore. So they can't comply with the full terms of the treaty, but they still could release some water to the United States.
If they released everything they could, let's say President Trump was successful there, what difference could that make to the farmers in South Texas?
Well, right now, you know, the spring crops are already planted or not planted because of the lack of water. So really, it would just help, you know, finish off our vegetables. Those people that were going to plant a spring crop have already chosen to plant or not. So we're looking at water for next fall. And that's where the water would help for vegetable season next fall. And if we have it in storage, of course, for our spring crops, you know, next February and March.
Is the main hope that this hurricane season, when it starts in June,
that's the only thing that can bail Mexico out. They don't have the water for full compliance anymore. Yes, we have to have a tropical system. That's what Mexico's counting on. They never release water to comply with the terms of the treaty. So that's, like I said, it's got to be weather related that saves us.
And usually every 5 years, that's what happens, miraculously.
Well, you know, we hope that sometime in the 5 years it happens. But, you know, we went through the cycle in 1992 to 97 where Mexico drew a deficit. That deficit became a debt 97 to 2002, and they still didn't comply. So we had no choice but to go into a third cycle. And, you know, I think it was Tropical Storm Charlie that came in on the Texas side and, you know, relieved some of that pressure. But, yeah, that's exactly what Mexico does, is wait for natural or Mother Nature to bail them out.
And what was the main message from the farmers in there to our elected officials?
Get us some water. They want to farm.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's it. You know, Mexico should deliver annually a minimum of 350,000 acre feet. And instead of delivering that water, they're using it to grow their crops, as was pointed out in the round table, and then sell that crop to the United States. And they're growing their crops with our water, basically.
Thank you very much.